Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Mr. Jones's Math Corner. Today, we'll be discussing uh, picture graphs. Picture graphs. Now, picture graphs are graphs that show pictures. That show pictures. And you have to read what the pictures are and answer questions associated with those pictures. Now, on this one, this section right here is where your data is. This is where your data is at. At the top, you have your title. You have your title. At the bottom, you have your key, the symbols. This says each house is 10 houses. Each full house picture, okay, is 10 houses. Over here it says a half a house is worth 5 houses. Now, where a lot of students make the mistake is they just count what they see. And for here they may say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that's not the way you look at picture graphs. You come down to the bottom and you look at the symbol to tell you how much each house is actually worth. So once again, we've got the title, we've got the data here, which is important information here. We have the symbol, which tells us how to read it. So let's do one. Let's look at number one. Number one says how many houses were built in city B and city F combined. Well, let me underline my city B because this tells me exactly what I'm looking for. City B and city F. It also says combined. So combined tells us to use one of four operations: adding, subtracting, multiplication, or division. But combined means we're putting these things together. So let's go over to the chart and see what city B has, what their number is. Well, city B is here. City B has 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 whole houses. So it tells us each house is 10. So my equation here could be 10 times 4. If you skip count by 10, 10, 20, 30, 40. So this is 40, city B. Also, let's go to city F. City F has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6 times 10. So 6 times 10, 6 times 10 is, skip count by 10s again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Now, the question says combined. So we're going to add 40 plus 60. Well, come over here. I'm going to put my largest number on top. My largest number is 60. So I got 60 plus 40. I'm going to put my line here to separate my units. Right across the top lets me know when I regroup what number that it gets added to. So 0 plus 0 gives me 0. 6 plus 4 gives me 10. I write my 0, regroup my 1 in the hundreds place. 1 plus nothing gives me 1. So my total is 100. So I come up here to answer 1. I'm going to put 100 right here. Let's look at number two. Number two says, how many more houses were built in City D than in City E in year one? Now, once again, the title of our picture graph is number of houses built in 1 year. Let's go back to the question again. How many more houses were built in City D than in City E in 1 year? And many more, how many more? That means it wants us to find the difference. The difference. So let's look at City D. Well, City D City D has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now to equate for that, we have 7 houses, and each house is worth 10. 7 times 10. Let's give kind of about tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So 70 goes here. Now we look at City E. City E, 1, 2, 3, 5. So it's 5 times 10. Let's keep talking about tens again. 10, 20, 30. Now it says how many more. So we're going to subtract 50 from the 70. So City D has 70. And City E has 50. Subtract. Separate my units. Each of them has to be regrouped. 0 times 0 gives us 0. And 7 minus 5 equals 2. So the difference between those two cities was 20. Now, last one. Let's look at number 3. What does the half of a house represent in the data for City A? Once again, what does the half house, what does the half of a house represent in the data for City A? It's asking us, what does this represent right here? If we look down, half a house here, let's go down to half a house. Well, look at the symbol. This tells us that a half a house is worth 5 houses. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me on Class Dojo. Until next time, take care.